that you just hear, but you never be to church. I'm gonna walk this. It might ruffle some feathers, but I'm trying, along with me, to understand the growth pattern of the church is going to start declining. But sometimes people put it on the pastor, but also you got to look at the member as well. You got to look at both. I finished writing 5 manuals in 3 days, or 2 days, not all the day. I got 5 manuals written because I got to teach pastors coming from Georgia and
Hi, I'm Bixby. It's great to meet you.
in March, after I finish writing, I let her critique them and make sure the grammar text and everything. You can 5 manuals. And so what I'm saying here is, people, pastors are serious about this church growth thing. There's no use, listen to me, y'all help me out tonight. There's no use me coming here every Sunday preaching to the people that are here, but don't ever get pregnant. Now, I think anybody want to have children never got pregnant on accident.
Amen. Amen.
Yes. When you made up your mind that you want to have a child, you purposed for that child. And you made everything possible. Some of us set up a room, then start buying what? Things. Sometimes we will buy the things that make both if it's a girl or a boy could wear the same thing. You started what? Planning.
Preparing.
For what you want. I'm trying to help. When you're pregnant with the possibility of understanding that we have to evangelize and we have to show forth what's in us, you start preparing for what you want to see.
Amen.
But what happens is, some people abort the pregnancy because they think that the problem might cost them too much or it's too painful. I'm not ready. And so you abort that which had life. That could have been a blessing. Y'all don't hear me. And many times folk have come through the doors that we could have gave them life, but we aborted them and they end up leaving. Now you can have some renegades come that feel like they can have their way, but that's not the case. But I mean, our job is to help them what? See that God has orchestrated us, watch this, as one to give life and also one there to help govern life. You remember the midwives in Egypt? They didn't have the baby. Y'all talking to me? But
They help bring the baby. Yeah.
And we as the body of Christ, we got to start helping if we want to grow. And we have to get rid of this mindset that everybody knows Tiger Creek is here. They can see the sign, they don't understand the core. And that's what we're going to do through the vision. We're going to help reestablish the core. Give a firmer foundation. Not to hear me. I'm not saying that what in the past didn't work. Don't cream it on that. But I think if we're going to reach this generation and we're going to advance, there's some things that we're going to have to look at, and we're going to have to make transition. I've been praying about this thing.
Yeah.
I hope you've been praying it too. All right. So, why should not be in your vocabulary when somebody comes through the door? Should be why. Why they here? Why they leave their church? Let the Holy Ghost deal with that. All right, for the move one. You got this. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Do you take the names of the people that, whenever it's John, like we used to do, you know, you take the names and everything?
Yes, ma'am.
Why I'm asking, because, there was, you know, it was a lady and her son and all those people. They would come and they would be here for Bible study and they would be here for service and all like that. And they not here anymore.
That's what I'm getting to everything. That's what the church administrative person's supposed to do. I'm gonna show you tonight.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that they understand the significant impact of them staying on their job. No job in the church is a part-time job. Listen to me. If you say you're gonna take a position in the church, it's not part-time. You might not be getting paid for it, but it's a full-time job. And so that means that one of the things that I mentioned some time ago, as we take everybody's name down, their address and everything, that we send them a card for their birthday, anniversary, we send them a card. Those are things I already have said. When people don't show up in church at a month, then the church administrator should note that and send out a card. You know, we've been thinking about you. Anything that we can do to make sure that you're back in church, or you financially struck, you know, help us to help you. That's what the person's supposed to do, is hold that position. I'm gonna walk through those positions again. So the thing is, don't let the why syndrome block what God is trying to do. Okay? I do thank God that I know Deacon Armstrong. If I make a mistake, I think Brother Wesley, and we know that Brother Robinson stays on the front door for quite a while into service preaching time. So we do have people checking outside to make sure that we have some protection.
Amen.
True.
I have to.
Yeah. Did you see that incident?
Yes. So we thank the guy, because when I notice them going out, I notice what they're going to do. They're going to check the grounds. You may not know it, but I know. You never know if you ease up in the parking lot, you ease inside. Even though I'm at the door, I still watch.
Amen.
Now I may be using this out of turn, but it said watch.
That's right.
Okay. Because we don't know. This is a new day, new time. You get to preach something against certain things, people will challenge you, and they will come back and just demolish the place. Okay? So, I want to make sure we understand that we should not be predicated on why people come. We should make sure that we reveal Christ and try to help them understand that we are a church that are willing to help. If they, now notice this, like, if they what? Want to help. I just want to come in and try to destroy and tear up. You guys know. Okay. But they want to make sure. Alright, so a church for everybody. There's no such thing as a black church. True. Y'all help me up in there. I ain't found that in the book. True. Oh, let me correct something now. I didn't have my iPad. I said the word best is not in the Bible the way that we say it, but it is in the Bible 25 times. Bring your best.
Yes.
Or it was tangible, it was materialistic.
Yes.
Okay? And I cut my iPad was down, so when I found them, I typed them in the lesson. And I left, I have 17% on my iPad, so I know that can get me through. But 25 times you can find best in the Bible, but it has nothing to do with the way that you say we you. Well, I'm going to try to do my best. It's not in there. It's giving your best. In other words, it was tangible. In other words, when they brought Jesus, the frankincense and the myrrh, they brought their very best. Okay? I want to clear that, because if I say something and I told you I wasn't quite sure how it would use it, but I guess I was going to go back and do what? Check it out, and I'm going to come back, and so it'll be correct. Because I want nobody to say, look, he ain't know what he's talking about. Okay? I know, folks. All right, let's get Mark's Gospel, chapter 8, starting at verse 8. Put on my glasses here. Look up something just 1 minute. Before we start doing it. Okay, Mark 8. Somebody start reading at verse 8.
So they did eat and were filled, and they took up of the broken meat that was left 7 baskets. And they that had eaten were about 4,000, and he sent them away.
Is that verse 10?
I'm sorry, say it again, sir.
I was saying, listen at verse 10.
Oh. And the straightway he entered into a ship with his disciples and came into the parts of
The Mania.
their Mania. And the Pharisees came forth
Mm-hmm.
and began to question with him,
Mm-hmm.
seeking of him a sign from heaven, tempting him.
Mm-hmm.
And he said deeply in his spirit, he sighed deeply in his spirit and said, why do this generation seek after a sign? Verily I say unto you, there shall no sign be given unto the generations.
Uh-huh.
And he left them, and entering into the ship again, departed to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Now the disciples had forgotten to take bread.
Mm-hmm.
Neither had they in the ship with them more than 1 loaf.
Mm-hmm.
And he charged them, saying, take heed, beware of the leaven of the Pharisees, and of the leaven of Herod.
Mm-hmm.
And they reasoned among themselves, saying, it is because we have no bread.
Listen now.
And when Jesus knew it, he said unto them, why reason you because you have no bread?
Mm-hmm.
Perceive you not yet,
Mm-hmm.
neither understand have you your heart yet hardened.
Mm-hmm.
Having eyes, so you not, and having ears, hear you not, and do you not remember? When I break the 5 loaves among 5,000, how many baskets full of fragrance ferments took you took you up? They say unto him, 12.
Mm-hmm.
And when the 7 among 4,000, how many baskets full of fragments took you up? And they said, 7. And he said unto them, how many is it? How is it that you do not understand?
Mm-hmm.
And he
Good. Hold right there. All right, listen. The essence here is that when Jesus fed, he fed everybody that was there. Let me say it again. He fed everybody that was there. Okay? Our job is, as Christians, is to feed the unsaved. Not only with food, but with our kindness, the word, hospitality. Because if you're going to grow, people gotta know you care. They don't care how much you know, but they do want to know if you care. And watch this. If you care for individuals, you're going to take the little that you have, even though you have a little, you're going to bless them with it.
That's right. That's right.
This is what's about. At the first beginning of that, when they had the multitude there, having sat down, and the disciples said, look, we don't have enough money to even go into town to buy to feed the crowd. Notice what Jesus said. He said, look, we're here for everybody. If you're going to eat, they're going to eat.
That's right. That's right.
And so watch what he said. He said, look out among you. Upward, go beyond you 12. And see what the entire people have. Watch that. That can be a blessing to all. Amen. Here it is now. Here it is. You can't bless nobody until you have childlike faith.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Can I prove it? Y'all want me to prove it, right? Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Hey, babe.
Yes.
Can I see this just a minute? It's nice, isn't it? Can I look at it? That be okay with you? Look at that.
They got a smile.
Willing to share.
They're willing to share.
Yes.
But we expect the person that we're going to share with. So if you can't bless me, I can't bless you.
Yes.
One side.
And when they looked out, they found a young lad. Now we understand the age of a lad, right? From what age?
Less than 12 in that time.
14 to 17.
14
That's a
to
It's
lad.
considered to be a lad.
Not,
Okay.
not a young man, a lad.
Because as 12, he does as what? Right. And so he's maturing into becoming. Well, look, we call him young. We call more than infant. We call him a young man, a young gentleman. Okay. So they come to the lad. There's nowhere in the text where they had convinced the boy to give it up. All I know is from reading that they brought back 2 fish and 5 barley loaves. If anybody ever studied scripture, you have use your commentary. It was a lad's lunch, not a grown man lunch. And when we can give freely to God, He blesses what we give Him. Watch this, to aid others.
Amen. That's
Do you
right.
ever wonder what exactly the disciples said when they went out to different ones looking for the meal? Like for example, did they go out and say, Jesus wants some food, do you have any? Or do you ever, I know the scripture doesn't say what they said.
Here's what
It only tells that Jesus told them to go out and look among them.
Here's the methodology that they tell us in school. You can go and check out wherever the Bible silent, that's where we stay silent. But as soon as you remove Him and make yourself bigger than Him, then folk have a problem with you.
I know that's right.
Watch this. I'm going to give you a couple more things out of this. Watch this. Because we're talking about